The new Broly that we are coming to see in Dragon Ball Super the movie, Broly, is shaping up to be a huge threat against Goku and Vegeta in the new movie. According to the Dragon Ball Super trailer, we have seen, Broly fight Frieza, Goku, Vegeta, and he seems to be posing quite the threat. He does seem like the dangerous foe, and according to a recent Dragon Ball Super news, story about, the new scans. Geekdom 101 covered it, so I will leave a link in the description so you can check out his video on the news. But, this is recent news, and it says basically in a little promotion, a little scan, that Broly is stronger than the, Jiren the Grey that we saw in the Universe Survival arc, and he could even be stronger than a God of Destruction, because it says, could his destructive power be even more powerful than the Gods of Destruction? So, that reads to me that there could be a possibility of Beerus versing Broly, because, Beerus, the God of Destruction of Universe 7, this film is taking place on Earth, the ice, terrain is on Earth. I'm not saying, that we won't see other planets. We definitely will see Planet Vegeta, obviously. It was in the trailer, and maybe a few more planets, but Earth is the main battle location, it seems. So could we see Beerus versus Broly? And I honestly think we should, first of all. I think Broly and Beerus should have a little fight. So why do I think this? Why do I think Beerus vs. Broly is so important to happen in the new movie? Well, I think that Beerus is a good measuring stick, just like how Majin Buu was, should have been a good measuring stick for Frieza in Resurrection F, but instead Gohan got jobbed out instead of Majin Buu, which, I did a whole video on it. I think it's deleted now because I wasn't really proud of that video, but I basically said that Majin Buu should have been a, measuring stick for Frieza's overall power and the insane power boost that he got instead of Gohan, jobbing out Gohan with one punch. But anyway, that was in the Resurrection F movie days. So yeah, I think this is the same thing, how Broly should outclass Beerus and not necessarily kill him, but defeat him in a battle, because that would show that Broly is that much more powerful. And we know that Broly is battering Goku and Vegeta and even Frieza in the Dragon Ball Super Broly trailer, but seeing Beerus get hurt and seeing Beerus in a vulnerable spot will make us care more about the, story and what's going on, because we have actual stakes in the fight. Beerus and Whis aren't safety nets anymore if Beerus gets destroyed by, Broly. I'm not saying we should kill off Beerus, although that would be very exciting to see in the cinema and very dramatic also for the audience as well as Goku and Vegeta. It would be dramatic because, this is like we don't have the God of Destruction anymore to have our backs, and then if Beerus gets killed, then Whis becomes unable to function and Broly would have free range on the Earth. So Beerus versus Broly, I just see so many possibilities here, and considering that the gods didn't have much involvement in the Tournament of Power, except for, the God of Destruction and training Toppo, because they were just on the sidelines, cheering their universes on, their respective universes, and they didn't have much, control over the tournament itself. That was all up to the universe, contestants. Seeing Beerus in a major fight on the big screen getting defeated and crushed by Broly, making us care about what is going on even more, that would be exciting stuff. And to hear Beerus, actually be vulnerable and ask, Goku, take him out, tap into something, and that would decrease the safety nets and would make it a more, a more extreme Dragon Ball film, and also a less safe Dragon Ball film, because the thing with Resurrection F, the last Dragon Ball film in the franchise, the 19th theatrical Dragon Ball film, and the 15th theatrical Dragon Ball Z film, Resurrection F, the issue that a lot of people had, and my main criticism, is that the tension was not there. I mean, the tension was almost non-existent because Beerus and Whis were there with the strawberry sundae. They could have blown up Frieza at any point. They could have destroyed Frieza with a single attack, Beerus or Whis. So them standing there, I know they weren't going to get involved, but if push comes to shove, they would have done something. Just like how Whis, rewinded time to save Earth, for quote-unquote food, but also they kind of like the Earth people, Goku and Vegeta and whatnot, and Bulma. But anyway, so with those safety nets removed, that would give Goku and Vegeta basically more pressure to get the job done and kill Broly, or maybe they can leave Broly hanging until the next film. So I thought the whole maybe Broly's destructive power is greater than a god of destruction. I thought that was quite interesting, and I hope that gets elaborated on. I don't want this to be sort of a throwaway marketing line just to get people hyped up and, ultimately disappointed because Broly is not stronger than a god of destruction. I really want him to be stronger than Beerus and to outclass Beerus, because that would just bring so much emotional weight. Beerus, a character that we've known to love and we've known to hate also, in some spots of the franchise, but ultimately really care about, to see a character in Beerus vulnerable and actually getting battered, that would basically play with our emotions, just like how episode 118 did with Champa getting erased and Beerus in that vulnerable spot. We've always seen, the goofy side of Beerus being vulnerable, but I want to see the serious side. With Zeno, Beerus was vulnerable, when Zeno was like, let's have a tournament. Beerus was like freaking out, but it was played for laughs. So seeing Beerus just in that vulnerable state, in a serious, intense way, that just seems like an incredible moment in the series and like in the franchise, I guess, and also in the movie cinema. Like just watching that would just be intense. And then it's up to Goku and Vegeta to stop Broly once and for all, and maybe they have to, use Ultra Instinct or something, some plot device to get him out of the movie, Broly that is, just to kill off Broly. Maybe they'll leave him hanging in the movie, I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Do you want Beerus and Broly to duke it out? And who do you want to win that encounter? Do you want Beerus to kill Broly or the other way around? I personally want the other way around. I want Broly to kill Beerus, just like how I wanted Champa to die in the Tournament of Power and there to be actual well, not die, but get erased, and there to be actual stakes with, Beerus, mourning the loss of his brother. That was absolutely ruined in episode 119, the following episode after 118, that was totally just ruined. But anyway, yeah, Broly and Beerus, I just want that to happen so badly. I want stakes in this movie, and even though we can't get true stakes without going past the end of Z, that's a nice supplement. This is a nice supplement with Beerus and Broly going at it, Broly taking away Beerus, so, taking out Beerus, I should say. So Beerus is dead and Whis can't do anything, so it's up to Goku and Vegeta to really put their heads together and think of a plan and to ultimately get rid of Broly. That would just be awesome. And while it's not necessarily, they could do fusion and, both Potara and fusion dance. They can do fusion, but I really want them to work together, not necessarily in a fusion way, although that would be cool, Vegeta or Gogeta, or maybe even a new fusion, I don't know. But I would want them to work together and fight Broly, kind of like how Whis was fighting, Goku and Vegeta, them working together but not necessarily fused when they were training. That's what I want. So anyway, guys, what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comment section below. Will Broly vs. Beerus happen in the Dragon Ball Super Broly film? How strong is Broly in Dragon Ball Super? I assume very powerful, because he was almost confirmed to be, as strong as Jiren in that new scan, although that could be hype talk, but I assume he's going to be more powerful than Jiren. Is Beerus weaker than Broly in the new Dragon Ball Super movie? And is Broly even stronger than the Gods of Destruction? Let me know in the comments. We just discussed it all here, but I want to know from you guys. That would be awesome if you contributed and basically commented your thoughts. I really want to know. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I just pray that Toriyama's, thinking the same as me and having Beerus and Broly. Like, how cool is that? Because we've already seen Goku versus Broly, Frieza versus Broly, and not Jiren. That would be cool though, but no, I don't think Jiren's gonna be in the movie. But anyway, Vegeta, I was about to say, versus Broly in the trailer. Like, we saw the title cards for them even, Beerus, versus Broly could be a nice surprise. But anyway, see you guys next time.